Hi, my name's Nikki Emerton. I did the lightning process in 2009, and at that time I was suffering from fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, anxiety, and depression. I'd recently been dismissed from my job through ill health, and I was really struggling to look after my children at that time. I did the lightning process not knowing what to expect. It was a little bit of a leap of faith because I wasn't really able to afford it. It was a struggle getting childcare, but I kind of felt it was the only option for me. And that's what led me to take the training. And I was so glad that I did. During those 3 days, I learned how to reset my body's own natural healing system. And it was quite phenomenal. I was one of those people that seemed to bounce back really quickly. So, very quickly, the pain stopped, and so did the fatigue. And I knew that I was able to resolve the depression and the anxiety. And that became very true. After a few months of putting into practice the skills, weaning myself off the multitude of medication that I'd been put on, about 6 months later, I started running. So I started getting back my health. I lost 3 stone in weight. And then over the next few years, I ran further and further. I ran a number of 10Ks, some half marathons, and then I think a marathon about 5 years after I did the lightning process. So there were a huge amount of changes that came about as a result of doing the lightning process, not only during those 3 days, but for the years after. And that growth has continued more and more. And I still use the tools today, like I did back then, as and when I need it. I kind of liken it to one of the metaphors they use on the training is around this idea that we as human beings are designed to be like rubber ducks, kind of buoyant in life, no matter how turbulent the waters get. And I think that metaphor has stayed with me. And anytime I notice that I'm not feeling as buoyant as I'd like to, I use the tools of the lightning process to get myself back on track. So if you're listening to this and it resonates with you that you've lost your buoyancy or you just feel so weighed down and burdened that it's showing up in physical symptoms, then do the home study, find out whether it is for you or not. For me, it was the best decision of my entire life because not only did it give me back my health, it gave me back my happiness, and it gave me back the ability to be able to achieve so much more. So fast forwarding to today, I retrained in 2016 as a result of doing the lightning process. I'd made a decision there and then 12 years ago that one day I was going to become a lightning process practitioner. And that's true today. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. Being able to help people transform their lives in the same way that my practitioner helped me transform my life is invaluable, and it's so beneficial. And I think now today more than ever, we need the tools to be able to take charge of our own lives, to design a life of our choosing, to be able to overcome challenges, whether that be mind or body. They're both intrinsically connected. So if you're uncertain about whether the lightning process is the right thing for you to do, then do some research, do the home study. For me, reading the book, which is what was available at that time, it's now on audio, gave me a really good indication, and it really made sense to me. And that's what I say to anyone: listen to the audio or read the book. And if it does make sense to you, if what you're listening to or what you're reading really resonates with you, then probably the lightning process is a good fit for you. And look at all of the success stories, because mine is one of thousands upon thousands of people who've used the lightning process effectively to be able to recover their health and their happiness. Whatever your journey is, whatever you're stuck with, I really hope that you find a way out. For me, the lightning process was the answer, and I hope you find your answer too.